Hey guys, soft launch video. I have been working on a project called Dworshak and dworshak-access. Dworshak-access is a Python library that allows you to build, manage, and add credentials to an encrypted database that is Python friendly and will run anywhere Python can run. That includes, most specifically, on your Android phone in a Termux environment, if you've installed that from F-Droid or even from the Play Store or the Aurora Store. And then once you can turn your phone into a development environment. But this tool isn't just developer facing, it's also user facing. Because I've decided that my software, what I build, if there's credential management under the hood, it's going to be managed with dworshak-access. That's a library. I have a second package called Dworshak. That is a CLI. That's a thin wrapper around the library, and it lets you inspect and manage your stored credentials in your local file-based, database. There it is in the .dworshak folder. So I've done this. I develop a lot on my phone. I write a lot of code from my phone. I've got an HDMI cable at my desk where my phone goes big screen because I have Samsung DeX and I don't pay for internet. So I'm always just using my SIM card. So I spend a lot of time writing code on Termux. And it is much easier to write code if you know how to get the code from the AI. It helps if you're comfortable using AI to say, hey, here's what I want, get me close, I can edit it. Hey, I see some pitfalls, let's deal with that. Okay, I recommend the 3 spots I need to make changes. All right, you know what, clean up an entire block, hand me the whole thing. Cat EOF that John in. Oh, it's super broken, you accidentally broke all the cool stuff I just built. Oh, okay, maybe I should have read it first. That game, we're talking about that game among other games. And then just being able to start GitHub runners from your phone, like, hey, I finished my changes, I want to package it, go run it on a Mac OS server, an Ubuntu server, a Windows server. I think it'd be really cool to set up a Termux server. So you get a bunch of recycled Android phones, like at least 50 of them, and then you provide that as a service that people can link to for GitHub runners where they're using your Termux environments to generate builds. Because that's it, right? You're just turning your phone into a pizza oven. Hey, I need to bake these kinds of pizza. Let me send my source code to all of them. Cook, cook, cook. And there's your executable. Attach it to the release. So I've got another program I'm working on called PyHabitat. It allows you to write different logic very easily for each of those operating systems. It helps me jump through a lot of hoops in my logic and my Python code that makes everything still run smooth on Termux. Because there's so many exceptions on Termux that I'm trying to smooth those bumps out. So check out Dworshak. I'm currently using it in the pipeline library, which is currently mainly being worked on in the pipeline light package that I'm working on, because pipeline is big and heavy, and rather than rebuilding any of it, you just expose it as a library functions and you start over. And just like, oh, that was cool. Yeah, that was pretty good. Let me actually clean that up a little bit. Okay, now we're moving. Now I just have everything I need. Leave all the skeletons buried in the closet. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. Thanks for listening, and check out Dworshak, please. Let me know what you think. So the whole purpose here is that you can do credentials and credential management that'll work on any environment, Windows, Linux, or Termux. And then now you can manage those credentials with the Dworshak CLI, and then you can use those credentials programmatically in Python. You can also manage them in Python, but that would require somewhere you would have to write Python script code that had the username and the password in it, which I don't really recommend. I've got other tools that allow you to have a pop-up box to put it in. But don't write Python code that has your username and password. That's the whole thing we're trying to avoid here. And it's managed per machine. Anyway, it's OpenSSL. Go check it out. Pip install Dworshak-access.